What's up, guys? It's Manny Brandon back with Manny's Fitness Fortress, the Citadel of Power. Today, I want to teach you how to juggle your 9 to 5. That's right, juggle your 9 to 5 with videography, working out, YouTubing, nutrition consultation. If you are a fitness influencer, how I juggle being a postal worker, a bodybuilder, and a YouTuber. All that coming up right now. Are you ready? Thanks for tuning in again for another episode. I appreciate all you guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Manny Brandon, Manny's Fitness Fortress. We cover nutrition, fitness, wellness, and lifestyle content here. Today, guys, I'm going to tell you about how I juggle being a postal worker, a videographer, a YouTuber, content creator, and influencer, all in a day's work. And it's got to have some kind of categorization and you got to have some kind of organization. So we're going to get into that. Before we get into the content series, please love the video, like the video, love the video, share, comment below, subscribe to the channel. There's content for men and women on this channel. And if you're feeling generous, please hit the heart-shaped icon, the chat super thanks icon to donate. All proceeds and all money, extra, monetization through you guys goes to more video content, equipment, and also merch and things like that for the video and for the brand. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. I've been working for the post office for over 20 years. Yeah. So I wasn't sure if I was allowed to have any type of government issue, shirts or merch on here, clothing. So I declined from doing that, but I am a postal worker. I've been employed with the Postal Service for about 22 years, and it's very hard, any job I imagine, but it's very hard, especially when you don't work the normal 9 to 5, to get in all the other things you have to do as a content creator, bodybuilder, and YouTuber, which I have to do. I work second shift, which is basically 2:30 to 11 p.m. at night. So the first thing I want to get into is how I organize and get my meals in. As far as my meals, I usually wake up when I'm well rested at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So sometimes I'll have meal prep in the refrigerator from the previous day, but if I don't, I'll get up. First thing I do is drink some water, lemon water, with some cayenne pepper. If I have anything that I want to take to work for dinner and it's something I need to bake, I'll put that in the oven right away. So I'll put that in the oven, whether it's fish, steak, or anything like that, and it will be baking while I'm brushing my teeth, showering, whatever. And by the time I come out, it's done. So I'll meal prep food that takes longer to prepare as soon as I wake up, while I'm getting ready, getting dressed, washed up, all that good stuff. So I typically eat 2 meals before I start my workday. Breakfast, whatever you call it, whenever you do it, it's breaking the fast. So I may have my first meal after my lemon water and after my vitamins at 11 a.m. I might have it at 1 p.m. I'll do a little bit of intermittent fasting sometimes. So one typical meal, it might be salmon or sardines and avocado, or oatmeal and some turkey bacon, or grits and 6 pasture-raised eggs and an omelet, something of that sort. And second meal may be that, or if I flip-flop it, it'll be a clean protein shake with goat milk kefir, all right, and some agave or date syrup. I try not to use regular sugar. I'm trying to cut down on my processed sugar. So that'll be typical 2 meals before I go to work. And I'm meal prepping if I don't order out at work. And when I order out, I'll still try to order something clean. But I'm meal prepping turkey, chicken, rarely, but turkey, grass-fed steak, Wagyu, or some type of fish with a rotation of vegetables, which is usually asparagus, spinach, sweet potatoes, broccoli, eggplant, something like that, or zucchini. Those are typically my favorite veggies. Sweet potatoes, even white potatoes, rice, quinoa. Those are typically the foods that I rotate meal prepping in my containers that'll last me throughout work. It'll usually be 3 containers of the same thing, or one big container with 3 portions in it. All right. So that's the easy way to do that. Compartmentalize and organize that stuff all in the morning before you go to work. Even if you go at 10, you have to get to bed a little earlier and wake up a little earlier and meal prep your food. All right. And I'll be eating these meals throughout my workday. As I come upon the end of my work shift, I'll eat a meal right before I leave. And typically I may stop by Wawa and get some watermelon, pineapple, because pineapple is really good for digestion, so it will help digest the food that I've eaten previously in the day. Watermelon is a vasodilator, expand my blood vessels and make sure the flow, blood rotation and blood circulation is really good when I'm getting ready to go to bed. So I always like that. Now, as far as video editing, it's really hard. Sometimes I'll do some of that during my breaks at work or my lunch break. I have to squeeze it in. We get 15, 20-minute breaks, a half-hour lunch, not an hour lunch like most corporate jobs. So really, as soon as you leave the workroom floor, I have to go in there. My phone's charged. I got all my equipment with me. I go right in and start video editing and get as much done as I can. Sometimes people can be annoying at work. They're like, "Oh, what's up, Manny? What you watching?" I got my tablet with me, and it's kind of, very crucial that you have to block them out because you can get a lot done on your breaks at work, as far as your content creation and influencer material. But you really have to be diligent and just very focused. So I'll do that on all my breaks, including my lunch, even my after tour break. And sometimes as soon as I get home, before I even shower or wash up, I'll do some more downloading of music or editing for about an hour. Because about an hour after I get home, that's when I start to get a little sleepy. So the best time to do that is as soon as you walk in the door, before you take off your shoes, do video editing. And if you got to get another meal in, if you're bodybuilding, drop that meal while you're video editing. So you kill 2 birds with 1 stone before you get sleepy. All right. Obviously, if you work earlier shift and you get off like 4, 5, 6, then you'll adjust accordingly. All right. Now, as far as my workouts, like I said, I go into to work at 2:30 p.m. I'll get my workouts in at either 10, 11, 12 in the morning. So I'll categorize that and schedule that accordingly. And like I said, I'm bringing my meals to work when I meal prep. So I'll have that food right off the stove, right out the oven in these sealed glass containers. They hold the heat for hours. So I'll have that in my car while I'm at the gym. So I've already brought my meals with me while I'm at the gym, training whatever body part needs to be trained. And like I said, everything's just organized, post-workout drink, pre-workout meal, whatever. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Plenty of water throughout the day. At home, at the gym, at work. That's very important. Workouts are done on weekends freely because I don't work on the weekends. But typically, I like to get those in when there's daylight because you seem to typically have more energy during the day. All right, and if I'm training other clients, early in the morning on a weekday, I'll do those and prep my food even earlier. Take my food with me, train the client, and then go to work. Get there at 2:30. I'll organize the clients or schedule them at 10 a.m., 12, something of that sort. Schedule everybody with a nice small window in between where I can eat a meal if I need to, where I can be at the gym and organize, check on my next client or even do some editing while I'm reading. So that's a great way to get things done while you're working or waiting on something else. All right. Now, training clients is tricky because sometimes they show up late. You just keep on editing, eat another meal, right? Or call ahead and organize future appointments. So you got to use all your time wisely, no matter what's happening. You got to be able to roll with the punches. Client latencies, client cancellations, anything. Car breaking down, microphone died, phone. You got to be aware and be ready to roll with any kind of you got to be ready to roll. You got to be willing and ready to adjust with anything that comes up that's not planned. So that's a big key. Now, video shoots is a big thing. When I do collaborations and video shoots, I schedule them ahead of time, a week, 2 weeks ahead of time. So when they come up, everything that day or everything within those hours, that window is clear. I don't have to worry about any other clients. I don't have to worry about work. I don't have to worry about family favors or, questions or, things coming up, not planned, and everything's scheduled and organized. So if you got a video shoot between 12 noon and 2 p.m., you got to make sure you have nothing else going on in those hours. Nothing. I even put my phone on Do Not Disturb, except for the people that are involved in those video shoots, the people that are involved in those collaborations. I would just put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and let's say the shoot starts at 12. I'll contact everybody I need to contact up to 11:55. Then shut off, put on Do Not Disturb. No notifications are coming across the screen. No phone calls, nothing. That's the way you do it. Now, outside of that, the post office struggle is real. It's a very stressful job. We get paid very well, but the management there makes it very stressful, depending on what facility you work on. It's a high volume, fast paced environment, and you have to be able to, get the work done and make sure that you keep up on your work. Sometimes it can be very stressful, and that's where working out comes in, because working out helps minimize stress. It really does. It's healthy for you. It really minimizes stress. Eating clean helps you manage stress better because we don't have any inflammatory foods. Creating brain fog and making concentration and focus more difficult. That's a plus. So just like everything, there's good and bad people, very pleasant people and very toxic people to be around, and managers at jobs are no different. You have to be able to wean, sift through the BS and take the good vibes where there are some. So work is very, very, very busy, fast paced, can be difficult sometimes. And you like I said, working out, remaining, keeping a fitness mindset and a fitness lifestyle, it helps you with any type of job that you would be doing. It's just very, very good, and calming you down, increasing your, testosterone levels, confidence, and your whole well-being, your energy level. So it's a good balance. With a job like that, you have to work out, I would say. Most people that don't work out, they suffer tremendously, whether it's obesity, low energy, poor toxic, inflammation, and just brain fog. They look like zombies. All they need is a little bit of blood flow and movement. So that's important. Whether you're a carrier, whether you work in the plant or you work in the window, working for the post office can be, the process can be eased a lot by implementing fitness into your lifestyle. A lot of people say, well, I'm working that long, that many hours, or wow, I don't want to work out. I don't have energy to work out. I don't want to work. The thing is, when you train, when you add physical fitness into the equation, you actually boost your body's ability to do more. You get more energy. Your nitric oxide levels increase. So you're more focused. You're more, you're just more energetic. And people don't get that. Thing is, you have to start. Once you start implementing those things, you'll see training, working out, fitness lifestyle enhances your day. Whereas a job usually takes away from you, saps your energy, saps your mood. Physical fitness enhances it, elevates it, improves it. So being a postal worker is no different. It's one of the jobs that's on like the top 15 most stressful jobs: firefighter, police officer, construction worker, landmine workers, oil rig workers. They're all very stressful jobs. But fitness is what I implement and what I use. As well as being just passionate about fitness to begin with. It's what I use to help circumvent any stress that I get from the post office. So, with that being said, I hope that helped a lot of you guys. Whatever job you have, implement these things with meal prepping, time organization, training, eating clean to help enhance your energy and mood, and you can circumvent a lot of stress that you may have from your particular jobs. I want to thank you guys for listening. I had a quick one today, unedited. Tune into the channel, subscribe, like, comment below what you want me to do next, talk about next, and tell me what you thought about this video as well. And also look out for more merch coming, and also drop down and check out all the amazing workout videos that I have on this channel with men and women. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Booyah!